Hurricane Delta made landfall as a Category 2 storm near Creole, Louisiana on Friday. It unleashed a life-threatening storm surge and winds of around 100 miles per hour. Delta strikes just 6 weeks after Category 4 Hurricane Laura devastated the U.S. Gulf. Meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli has been tracking the storm for us and joins us now. Jeff, what's the latest on Hurricane Delta?
So as you mentioned, the storm has made landfall right around Creole, Louisiana, which really is just a few miles from Cameron, Louisiana, where Laura made landfall just about 6 weeks ago. It could be miles. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how close, but it's probably within 10 miles of each other, which is really incredible. So take a look at the radar. As you can see, the northern part of the eye wall is a lot stronger than the southern part. Even though you don't see rain on the southern part, there's plenty of wind, I can tell you that. But certainly the stronger part with the heavier thunderstorms and the heavier rain now moving northward towards places like Lake Charles, moving through Jennings, Louisiana as we speak. All right, so here are the latest stats with the storm. It made landfall at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, and the winds were 100 miles an hour. It is moving north at 14, and this pace is actually going to pick up. It should start to move a little bit faster. So far, the highest gust we've found is Lake Arthur. By the way, this is 20 miles inland from the coast, 96-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So you can imagine on the coast, probably add at least 10 miles an hour more to that. So we've seen probably wind gusts over 100 miles an hour. Storm surge has been 10 feet. That is impressive. One of the gauges picked up at least 10 feet. I imagine that there'll be reports of storm surge even higher than that, probably to 12, 13 feet or so. And this, by the way, is the 10th storm to make landfall in 2020, and that sets a new record in the Atlantic Ocean. We've never had 10 landfalling storms, both tropical storms and hurricanes, in the United States before on record. And as far as storm surge goes, so the potential of 6 to 11 is now dissipating as the storm begins to move inland. Some of the water is going to begin to recede over the next few hours, but so far this is the highest I could find, around 10 feet. This is at a place called Freshwater Canal Locks, which is in Louisiana. So this has been a serious system, and it will continue to be serious, by the way, as this moves north.
And tell us a little bit more about where it's headed and what people in the storm's path can expect over the next 24 hours.
So it's probably not going to remain a Cat 2 for more than another few or couple of hours, I would say, at most. The storm is going to weaken to a Cat 1 pretty quickly as it begins to move inland. But it's a large storm. Hurricane-force winds extend out about 70 miles or so. So this moves north into interior parts of Louisiana, and eventually that heavy rain also moves into Mississippi. Mississippi is going to be on the wetter side, the stormier side of the storm, but the heaviest rain is going to be up through the spine of Louisiana and also into Arkansas, as you can see right there. And that heavy rain moves into northern Mississippi and also into Tennessee as well. And so over the next few days, it's just going to continue its track, 15, 20 miles an hour to the northeast. And so you can see where the rain is going to be heaviest. Anywhere in this red that you see, that's around 4 to 5 inches of rain. In general, the yellow, that's 2 to 3 inches of rain. So generally speaking, about 3 to 5 inches of rain is what we're expecting from this storm. However, there will be some isolated spots that probably pick up as much as 8 inches. And when you see more than a couple of inches in an hour fall, you can get flash flooding. So flash flooding and the risk of tornadoes. You always get tornadoes with landfalling hurricanes, landfalling tropical systems. That will continue. That threat for tornadoes will continue for the next couple of days, probably through the weekend and into early next week when the storm begins to exit to the east.
All right, Jeff Berardelli, thank you.